Hi team, what you're about to see is a sample in a YouTube presentation that we might use to provide our answers to the required scenarios for our final project as a team together. Welcome to the 5 cards team of Teaching with Technology. For the past 4 weeks, our team members, Lydia Sanchez, Valerie Starnes, Joe Ross, Angela Garza, and Beverly Fikes, have been busy working on answers to the required scenario of how can we best as teachers not only help other teachers but our students gain content knowledge as required by the state of Texas TEKS for each content area. We chose science, 4th grade, and the specific topic of erosion. But it's more than just getting across the message of the content required for the grade level in the specific subject. We also have to use and want to use applications of technology so that we will engage our students, we will engage our instructors that have not yet learned how to do that through professional development. One of the things that we learned as a team this past week is we thought about, well, which one of these lessons plans is the best? Which one of these solutions is the best? Which one of these technologies are the best? And the answer that we suddenly came up with is there is no perfect choice. In the scenario, we're supposed to address a class of 30 students with all types of diversified learning abilities. One is hearing impaired, one is sight impaired. And so how difficult it would be to come up with one solution, one lesson plan that would address all that. And I guess maybe a better question is, why would you even want to do that when you have so many different options? That's one of the beautiful parts of applications of technology is you have choices. So what may not work best for the hearing impaired student might work fantastic for the sight impaired student or the gifted and talented student. Our point is that the teacher needs to be familiar with all the different so that she can adjust accordingly to her individual needs at any given time. As you probably know, every year, every class is different. I've heard that from every member of this particular team. So let's go look at a sample of just a couple of the applications of technology that each of our team members used. We'll start by looking at the Cast Builders website where each of us created an electronic book this week. We have it here under our subpage Technology Products. So we'll click there. And there you can see each one of our books. Let's go take a look at Beverly Fikes' book. Here's the link. All we do is click on that. The student can have access to it. And we can see that Beverly, she created her book. We all wrote about erosion. That was our content area that we chose as a team. And so Beverly created the story that she calls Erosion, Changing the Face of the Earth. And we can see that it has 7 pages. We can flip through the book electronically here. There's her table of contents. There she has some images, and she starts her story about what an example of coastal or water erosion is. You'll also notice that she's created 3 different coaches down here that will help the reader gain more insight and the understanding of meaning about what erosion is, to give them a little help. The reader also can respond by sending in a response to what they have understood about the information that Beverly has provided. Let's see what her coach that she named Bot has to say. Pretty fantastic, isn't it? Can you see a student or teacher, either one, going crazy with the ability to create their own electronic stories, store them, and share them with the world? One of the things you can do with the electronic book after you create it is actually publish it to an electronic library. If you'd like to read her whole book or the other members of our team's books, again, you can visit our Google site, which you can see the web address here, and look at all of them. Here there's a YouTube video on the subject of erosion. Let's play a portion of that very quickly. For the rest of that story, you're going to have to visit our team Google site. Let's go back and look at another part of what we're trying to answer in the scenarios. Let's talk about lesson plans, or what we call learning activities. Each one of us created a lesson plan this week, and again we realize that in trying to answer the scenario, there's no perfect lesson plan. But again, why limit the teacher or the students to one particular lesson plan? They all address the same content area of erosion. They all address the same application requirement of technology, but there's nothing wrong with using different applications of technology. Let's look at, let's see who we're going to choose this time. Let's go with Angela and see what kind of lesson plan that she put together. We can see that she also used the CAST website to build her lesson, which she's titled Erosion with Rocks. Again, it's 4th grade, it's science. We can see the unit description. This unit is about erosion. By the end of the lesson, the student should understand that erosion is due to gravity and the movement of solids. We know what it's about. We're seeing what the lesson plan will occur on each day. And we can see that, we can also see that Angela is a fan of the BrainPop website. So let's go see why she likes BrainPop. What does that offer the student in the way of technology?